Hey guys, welcome back. In the last couple of lessons, we have already spoken about how to read, create, and append data to a TXT file. Now, let's speak about something more advanced, and that is how to deal with binary data in Python. So if you're ready, let's get started. So before we start, let's just answer the question, what is binary data? Well, binary data is data that is not text. So anything that isn't text would be classified as binary data. Common examples of binary data would be video files, audio files, images, stuff like that. All that is classified as binary data. So I have two files right here, and all of this stuff in the file is text. So Captain America, Steve Jobs, Marques Brownlee, all of this is just text. But now I have a folder here called images, and inside this images folder, we have the Python logo here, and also we have our Technofy logo, which is going to be starting up pretty soon, guys, so stay tuned for that. But now let's get back on topic. So let me just demonstrate this real quick. So first we're going to use our with open context manager. So we're going to do with open. Instead of doing our names.txt or our new names.txt, instead we're going to do images, because that is the path where these images are located. And we're going to do Technofy. And there we go. So we have our context manager here, and now we're just going to read, right? Now the way to make this work is we're going to have to put in B, RB, because if you just put in B will not work by itself. It has to go with something. So if we do RB, so let's print this to the terminal, and there. So now if we run this, we get all of this data, and all this data is essentially binary data from our picture or our logo right here. So this is exactly how you read binary from a file. This video is sponsored by Hostinger. Looking for fast, reliable, and affordable web hosting? Whether you're starting a blog, creating an online business, or building a portfolio, Hostinger has it all. With 24/7 support, free domain registration, and 99.9% uptime, your website is in safe hands. Sign up today using my link in the description and get 20% off your first purchase. Don't miss out. Your website deserves the very best. Okay, so that's how you read, but how do you write to a binary file in Python? Well, let's just quickly go over that. It's essentially the same as writing to anything, but instead of just doing W, you're going to do WB. So now we're going to do images, and we're going to create a new Python file. So we're going to do Python binary.png, and we're going to do WB, and that stands for writing. So we're going to do as F for file, and we're going to do file.write. And now we are going to write binary code. Now to write binary code, all you have to do is pass in B first, and then the two single quotes, and this is our binary code. Now you can put whatever you want here, and if we run this, we get no errors, so everything works. And if we look in our images, we get python binary.png. We go inside and we get all this. So essentially this is still text, but the computer and Python handles it as binary. So we can see everything that we put in here, but of course to the computer, this is still sort of binary code. Okay, so that's going on, but now let's take a look at one more example of reading or writing to a binary file. So one thing we can do is we can read from one binary file and then create the exact same file. So for example, we have our Technofy logo that's orange here. We can create an exact duplicate of this file using binary by reading and writing binary code. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to read, and we have our images Technofy logo.orange, and we're reading it, and we're just going to store that in a variable. And now what we're going to do is we're going to write and create a new file. So now we have our new version of the same exact logo, and we're going to do WB. So we're writing as binary right here. And now all we're going to do is we're going to f.write, and we're going to get all the data that is in our logo, which is technically the entire image, and we're just going to write to this new one. So if we clear that, run this, we have no errors here, and if we look here, we have two Technofy logos. So this is the new one because it says new up here, and this is our old one, and they're the exact same. So we just created a new image file using Python with just binary code. Of course you can create images using Python libraries and modules and stuff like that, but just by using binary code, we were able to read and write from and to files. So that's it for this lesson. If you have any comments or questions, ask them in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Thanks for